はい、フラジーです。こんばんは。ザ・スタンリープゥアルアボー2日目やっていこうかなと思います。このゲームは特にセーブがないのかなというところなので、これは続きっていうわけじゃないんだけれども、とにかく始めていこうかなと思います。それではどうぞ。前回はだいぶ選択肢を無視しまくったからさ。そうね、オープニングね。この間これオープニングムービー無視したわ。ちょっと静かにしよう。
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
始まったかな。そうか。前回大前提のオープニングを見ずに来ちゃったんだね。やっちまったね。2回目にしてオープニング見ました。とりあえず427、ナンバー427っていうのが主人公の名前というか、主人公が与えられた役割というところなんでしょうかね。よし、ちょっと行こうか。ちょっと前回ガン無視しすぎたからね。
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
そう。会議室ね。会議室行かんかったからさ。よし、今回会議室ちゃんと行くぞ。会議室ちゃんと行くぞ。どこだ。会議室は、ここの先にある。
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
ここは選択肢はもはや2つしかないんだよね。こっち行くか、こっち行くか。今日は真面目に行くから、こっち行こう。真面目でしょ？そう、言われた通り動くんよ。427ってやつはそういうやつだからさ。しかし扉開かなすぎだな、これ。もうちょっと開いてもええんやで。もうちょっと探索させてくれてもええんやで。何もできんやないか。これ会議室着いた。会議室。
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
上司のオフィス？ミーティングルーム。ミーティングのスケジュールか。もはやそもそも今日が月曜なのか金曜なのかそれすらわからんからな。何なんだろう。ちょっともうとりあえずちゃ進んでいくよ。ここは何？ The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. どういうこと？ Not cost efficient. わからん。発音は分かっても何の意味か分からん。ちょっと待ってよ。ジャンプはないんだよな、これな。何かの会議をしているらしい。Rate of increase in なんかバグってない？ The boss appreciation minute on your boss? On your boss? Your boss 読む時間が足りない。そもそも。 What do people want? なんか市場調査みたいなやつ。なんか Profit あれ Profit なんかスペル間違えとんぞ途中で。Profit って What is hot? って柄かな Stripes Color red in segment わからん。なんか柄の話してるかと思ったけど、そういうわけではないらしい。a lot of ほとんど大多数がこっちだよって。よくわからん。いいでしょう。そしたらば、ボスの部屋に行こうか。ボスの部屋どこだ？扉は自動ドアだ。扉は一度閉まったら開けることができない。お、階段だ。
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
あれなんだか下がってしまうこれいつなら帰れるんだろう。なんかあれかな、帰れなくされちゃうかな。どうだろう。どこまで耐えられる？なんか赤い、めっちゃ赤いんだよこれ。もう心くすぐるじゃん。くすぐるよねこれ。ダメだ、我慢できない我慢できない何これ、めっちゃ赤いじゃん。なんだこれ。あ、車ある。チカチカしてるでしょ。
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed
そうだね。
everyone
みんないな
had
くなっ
vanished.
ちゃったんだもん。
His
何も
boss
信じ
would
られ
think
ない
he
よ。
was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All
狂っ
of
てな
my
いよ全然。
coworkers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a
そう
single
そうそう。
moment
急に
for
みんながい
no
なくなる
reason
っ
at
てあ
all.
りえないからね。
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why
足元が見える。
couldn't he see his feet when he looked
本
down?
当や。
Why did doors close
本当や。
automatically behind him
ああ、
whenever
確か
he
にな。
went?
すぐ閉まるから
And
な、
for
これ。
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
もう慣れちゃ
Were
っ
they
てる。
simply repeating?
繰り
No,
返して。
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that it
夢な
had
ん
been
だ。
on the tip of his
これ
tongue.
夢だよ
He
ね。
just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
I'm dreaming.
This is all a dream.
This is all the
What
dream.
relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
ほっとした。
His co-workers weren't
そうそう、
actually
夢を
gone.
見てんだよ
He
ね。
wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't
そう
crazy
なん
after
だよ。
all.
夢だよ、これ。
And he thought to himself,
そうそう
I
そう。
suppose I'll wake up soon.
あ、また閉まった。
Have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
確か
I
に
may
ね。
as well enjoy this
たま
while
には
I'm
冒
still
険も必要
lucid.
だよ。
So, he imagined himself flying
地
and
上
began
に
to
静か
gently
に
float
え
above the ground.
あ、飛んでる。
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field.
あ、そういうふ
And
わっ
it
とした
too appeared.
あれ
It was so much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
なんだこれ、
How
星
was
か
he
と思ってるよ
remaining。so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
言いかけてなかったこと？
Why is there a voice in my head dictating
確か
everything
に
that
心
I
の
do
声が
and
ずっと聞
think?
こえるんだよ。
Now the voice was describing itself
確かにね。
being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me,
実
thinking
況して
about
くれて
how
るん
it's
だよね。な
describing
んで
my
かね。
thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their
奇妙
dreams,
だ、奇妙
the
だ。
truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
やっぱり夢なんだよね。
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
確かに。
Stanley is as awake
一番
right
目
now
覚めてる。お、
as
なんか
he's
明るくな
ever
った
been in his
あら
life.
ら、またしまって。
Now, hearing the voice speak these
1B4
words was quite a shock to Stanley.
3じゃねえのお前。
After all,
3
he
の
knew
と
for
ころに
certain beyond a
線
doubt
書かれたや
that
つや
this
な、こ
was
れ
in
な。
fact a dream.
縦線書
Did
か
the
れたや
voice
つや
not。see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Magical
How else
stars.
would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
すげえ
That this
喋るよ、
was
お
a
前。
dream. So he closed his eyes gently and he invited
あ
himself
れ
to
あ、
wake
あ、
up.
あ、
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
あ、そうなの
the
寝て
press
た
of the
夢落
mattress
ちか
on
こ
his
れ
back,
夢落ち
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
そうやな
I'm through with this dream.
うんうんうん
I wish it to
もう
be
終わりだ
over.
よ
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
退屈やと思ったけど、
Please.
まあ、あれで
It's
よか
all
った
I
よな
want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
そうやん仕事
All
があ
I
って奥さん
want
がい
is
たら
my
十分だ
life
よ
exactly the way it's always
うん
been.
そうそうボタン押してりゃい
My
いんだか
life
ら
is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
うん
I am
I am
okay.
OK どう帰ってきてない何も変わってない
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am
怖
I?
えどうしようどうしたらいいんだ
Everything went black.
あ真っ暗やったこれで本当にあれかなおはようかな
This is the story of a woman named
あれ
Mariella.
やら何急に
Mariella woke
ス
up
タン
on
リ
a
ーじゃない
day
の
like
か主
any
人
other.
公
She
何
rose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
わあ
Though she would
そういうこ
soon
と
turn to go call
そうい
for
うことかこれ
ambulance,
スタンリ
for
ーか
just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
なんでよ
This much she
た
knew.
いやいやいや狂
Everyone
ってるか
knows
どう
what
かわからな
crazy
い
people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
お幸せをかみしめてくれて
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this.
いい気分になった
And in a
本当
certain way,
マリエラ
seeing
マリエ
this
ラよかっ
man
た
made
ね
her
それだ
feel
ったら
better. But then she remembered the meeting she
会議
had
があるってことね
scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would
主
affect
人公
her
変わっとるや
career,
ないか
and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
悲しい男の物語やないかいこれマジか終わっちまった終わっちまったよそうかまあたまにはこんな短いのもいいでしょうそれでは今日はこの辺で終わります